Welcome to a new podcast. Like I say, a new day, new beginning. Gotta stay positive. It's tough in these streets. My name is Greatness, and this is the Oracle 19. Again, I'd like to thank you guys for your continued support. Again, it's much appreciative. And again, you can shop online globally, www.evolutionoflondon.com. Regional throughout North America, teesprings.com/stores/Evolution of London. And again, you can listen to music like this, the beats. I love these beats. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube, Cheap Limousine channel. All different beats he have. It's very nice. So you can check that channel out. Also, if you support the machine, your continued support, Evolution of London @gmail.com. If you have your questions or concerns, or you want to support the machine, once again, Evolution of London @gmail.com. Again, the topic today I want to talk about is weed, marijuana, pot, ganja, the old faithful. I have my personal opinions about this, and I know, again, it's not going to be well liked, but let's get right to it. Weed, are you a degenerate smoking weed? That's the question. Are you a degenerate smoking weed? Now, a lot of people say, it's a plant, it grows. There's nothing wrong with that. Greatness, you don't know what you're talking about. I smoke it. Everything is okay with me, no problem. But the question I ask is, smoking, you didn't come out the womb with a blunt in your mouth. I know some of y'all say, "Dag, I wish I could." But my opinion, weed's supposed to be ingested. It does have medical benefits. That is true. I will not going to deny that. But smoking it, is it the right thing to do? You smoking it and it damage your lungs? My opinion. Is it the same thing as cigarettes in reality if you're smoking it? And why not you just don't use it as a tea if it's going to help you? Now, most people, in my opinion, that is smoking weed, they started smoking it at an early age just for recreational purposes. Now, again, I say that again. Most people that just, in my opinion, been smoking weed just for, say, even entertainment purposes at a young age. And therefore, then it became a habit. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that in most cases, y'all guys, when y'all started smoking weed, was it just for entertainment at a young age, just to be cool? And then later, it became now a habit. Can you really shake it off? And is it a habit for you? My opinion, yes, for most people. Most people that is heavy smokers. It was entertainment, now it's a habit. Now, are you a weed degenerate because of it? My answer, yes, you are. You are a freaking degenerate, in my opinion. Now, is it all? Yeah, there's always unicorns out here that need it for purposes, and they have medical exemptions and stuff like that. I know there's always exceptions to the rules. I know there are unicorns out here, so I'm not going to say all and every. But let's be frank, guys. You love it. It's delicious. You like the OG Kush. You like the Girl Scout cookies. You like the loud. That's what you like. Now you might say, Greatness, have you ever tried it? Sound like you know a lot about it. No, I've been around degenerates. No, I never smoked. Not even one puff. And I have no intentions at this point. Unless it's some real major health issues, I might, God forbid, but no. There's different teas and exercises and stuff and meditations that I feel I can do to enhance my spirit, to help with any issues, to level me up naturally. I don't need that stuff. Ginger tea, wood root tonic, things like that. I don't need a blunt in my hand or in my mouth, excuse me. I think it's degenerate behavior, my personal opinion. Now, I know a lot of people's going to say, hey, men's going to be, hey, you don't know about that stuff. You don't know, I got this, I got that. It helps me. You don't know anything because you never smoked it. All right. Well, again, you didn't come into this world with a blunt in your mouth. So do you really need that? That's the question. So that's how I look at it, my opinion. Okay? And plus I look at when, a lot of people that are heavy smokers. Again, I believe in clarity. I'd like thinking clear. I'm not trying to be in a fog-minded state. And also I look at men and women, when they smoke. There's a difference. I mean, women that smoke that, a lot of them have dusty behavior. They don't, and it's not all ladies by no stretch of imagination, but what I've seen and witnessed, they just dusty. They keep themselves dusty, and house is not up to par, and their minds is not straight. Now I know, again, there's exception to the rules. I got it. But and that's also for men too. Dusty behavior. But again, I'm not sleeping with men, so that's something, ladies, you gotta have to deal with men that is heavy smokers. You decide for yourself. Personally, I don't really think highly of that. I think you can do better. Especially you black men. You need to be clear at all times, especially what's around you. You don't need to be all high and not and all in the fog-minded state, you should know better. You should be clear at all times, especially with stuff that is going on. You don't need to have drugs. You injecting drugs to keep you leveled up, supposedly, not with what's going on. And then also with the laws that is out here, you could be stopped by the police, and a lot of things can go on. You can get arrested for having a certain amount of marijuana. Don't think it's just only the United States, or Canada. You straight in Canada. Yeah, there's certain, you can have a certain amount on you and be okay, but that don't mean you could have pounds of weed in your car for all your Canadians. And in the U.S. depends on the state. That don't mean you get an exemption to have pounds of weed and you can roll around with, like different types of joints, and no. It's you still have to understand the laws where you preside. So, just because it's legalized in certain arenas doesn't mean you could just go buck wild. So there are laws there, and it's there for a reason, to get y'all black men hemmed up if you're not careful. But I personally think it's degenerate behavior, and I'm gonna get a lot of flack with that. It's okay, especially I know with men, but I would say with an argument, you didn't come in this world with a blunt in your hand, and when you die, you're not going to have a blunt in your hand when you die. Well, I know automatically just me making that statement, I'm going to have some silly dudes that's going to be saying, yeah, I will, all of that funny stuff. That sounds cute and fly, but it's not the way, in my opinion. Leave that weed alone. Get your mind right. Have clarity, because this world is no joke out here. So that's why I wanted to share with you. Question you would think about. Just a question you just need to think about. Is weed degenerate behavior? So that's what I'm going to leave you with. Is weed degenerate behavior? Are you a degenerate? That's what I will say. Are you a degenerate? Something to think about. Thank you for listening.